What's good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, and welcome back to the channel, boys. And we're back with some more CSU Rams Dynasty here on NCAA Football 10. Another season's in the book, season 5 to be exact, man. And we lose yet another bowl game. So let's go over to the NCAA news. First, let's take a look at the final top 25. Ohio State did win the Natty versus Bum SU. They blew them out, actually. So you got Ohio State, Cal, West Virginia, Tennessee, Penn State, Florida State, Texas, Florida, Wisconsin, Alabama, Michigan, Miami, us, Oklahoma, Arizona State, Oklahoma State, Texas A&M, Auburn, Notre Dame, LSU, Rutgers, Utah, Virginia Tech, Mizzou, and USC. And go over some of these bowl results, boys, of the season. Like I said, 39-14, Ohio State over LSU. West Virginia beat Texas A&M by 3. Texas lost to Tennessee by 3. Oklahoma beat Northwestern by only 7. Georgia beat Southern Miss by 14. Ole Miss lost to Oklahoma State by 6. We lost by 9. Wisconsin lost to Cal, by 7. Alabama beat Michigan, beat the hell out of Michigan. LSU lost to Penn State, and so forth and so on. Those are pretty much the bigger games. Take a look at our final season stats, right? Ben James, 12 for 17, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Casey Edmonds, 83 from 137, 12 touchdowns, 8 picks. Brandon Kelly, 15 touchdowns to just 20 picks. Take a look at the difference in numbers compared to last year and this year. Just wasn't it. Threw 20 picks again, but, you know, not a lot of touchdowns to go with it. On the ground, Tay Watson, 515 yards, 14 touchdowns. Whitley with 5, 3 from Kelly, 2 for Edmonds. Through the air, 1,000-yard receiver for Tay Watson. I think this is the second year in a row we're having 1,000 yards or more. Yeah, almost 1,500 last year, almost 1,300 this year. You know, it's 8 and 6 touchdowns, back-to-back Doak Walker finisher. 7 touchdowns for Mikado, 6 for Jacob Hill, 2 for Mann, 4 for the true freshman Vincent Joseph, 1 for Alec Amon. Blocking wise, still need a lot of work up front. Peyton McGill gave up 14 sacks. Payson Hagler as a true freshman gave up 12 sacks, 6 for Zeese, 4 for Smith. Defensively, though, Mercury Macklin led us in tackles with 89, 24 for loss, 2 sacks. Thierry Wilms led us in sacks with 6. Our pick leader is going to be Johnny Hall with 5. Back-to-back years, he leads us in picks. He had 9 last year. No, he had 9 2 years ago, 3 last year, 5 this year. 4 picks for Roslyn. He dropped a lot. 2 for Henderson, 2 for Macklin, 2 for Eubanks. Take a look at our guy, Antonio Graham. He only missed 1 field goal, 93% on the year. Missed 1 extra point, 98% on the year. He was 8 for 9 for field goals of 50 or more. Take a look at school records. Jared Malone still holds the record for career passing touchdowns. Nobody has touched his touchdowns in the game yet. Brandon Kelly has the most passing touchdowns in the season last year. Jared Malone has the career. Brandon Kelly has a game, and Brandon Kelly has the season award as well. Through the air, Jacob Hill still has the receiving touchdowns in the career. Mercado has the receiving yards in the game. Tay Watson has receiving yards in the season. Tay Watson also has receptions in the season. Defensively, Johnny Hall leads us in picks of the season with 9, and then interceptions in the career with 22. On the ground, we don't run the ball nearly enough to touch any of these just yet. NCAA awards, Ben James, longest pass in NCAA history. That's a part of that great comeback we had. Team records we don't have, individual season records we don't have, career records we don't have. Last episode, we went over our coach career, 45-28 winning record, of course, 25 games over 500, 5 winning seasons. Every season we've been here, longest win streak was 9, 3-9 versus top 25, 13-2 versus our rivals, 1-4 in our bowl games, but we do have 3 straight conference championships. All right, boys, here we are officially in the off season. Players who are leaving. Let's take a look at that. Tay Watson wants to go to the draft. Oh, do we let our guy go? I don't think we let him go. Is he good enough to go there? Back-to-back Doak Walkers, yes, but you're missing that elusive national championship. Let's give him 65 minutes. Some people telling me to stay, some telling me to go. I need to figure it out for myself. We're going to throw as many minutes as needed on him. This is a big decision for me. I want to take some time. We're going to go ahead. Hey, we're going to use all of our time. I think I'm going to stick it out and earn my degree. Let's go! Tay Watson, baby, staying here for his 4th year, man. We need him, bro. A little bit selfish on my part, but we need it. We say goodbye to Josh Venya. We say goodbye to Joseph Kelly. We say goodbye to Alec Amon. Alec Amon, you know, decent seasons. Only 4 touchdowns in his career, 534 yards. Only had 6 drop passes. 4 of them was in his first year. How many catches total? 40, not bad. Ben James, you know, didn't have the greatest career here. Wasn't the funnest time, but you know, appreciate you for coming. Johnny Hall, probably the best linebacker in school history right now, if you ask me. 63 tackles, 68 tackles, only 38 tackles. I don't know what happened in 2012, but in 73 tackles, he bounces back in the last season for the most of his career, 242 total, 37 tackles for loss, 5 sacks in his career, 22 picks, school leading, you know, 4 total touchdowns, defensive touchdowns, 12 drop picks in his career here, 3 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 safety as well. Duke Austin, yeah, gave up 12 sacks in 2012. Jacob Hill, man, what more do we gotta say about our guy? 4-year starter, 150 career catches, 2,700 career yards, 18 yards a carry. 18 yards a catch as a career, 25 total touchdowns, 88 was his longest reception, 1,000 yards after the catch, averaged 56 yards a game in his career with 31 drop passes. Antonio Graham, he's gonna get signed by somebody. He didn't get drafted, but he's gonna get signed by somebody. Longest field goal of his career was 59, which was this year. 90% in field goals of his career, 64 field goals attempted. He hit, he hit 59 of them, and then he was says he was 100% on extra points every year. That's a lie, but he also had 60 kick touchbacks. And if you guys remember, man, he ends as an 86 overall. He was a walk-on kicker for us in a time where we really needed one. All right, boys, here we are at transfer requests. We don't have any of those. Everybody pretty much knows they're not really going to get a lot of burn here. All right, guys, my favorite part of the offseason. We got brand new recruits here interested in the squad. All right, let's take a look at what we need, bro. We need a tight end, we need a kicker, and that is all we need. You know, we can also go after long shots here because, you know, we're not going to go after a ton of people. Paul Morris wants to be a part of us, a 2-star guy. We're going to add him to the board. We're going to add the number 11 kicker, Dominique McCauley, as well. Let's add the number 6 kicker. We went after the number 1 kicker, if I'm not mistaken, and he just wasn't interested. Let's go ahead and go to tight end. We're gonna go after this 3-star. Go after this another 3-star. We're gonna try to make some things work here. I want guys who could possibly come in and make an immediate impact. So boom, we do that. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at everybody left. Anybody that's like a difference maker that can come to our squad that may be interested. We did miss out on a quarterback. Maybe that's not the move to go after a quarterback. Maybe it is. But I feel like we need a little bit more depth there. So we're going to go after the number 10 quarterback, Wes Carter. All right, guys. So we add 9 more recruits to our board. We don't really need that many to keep it a bean with you. So it's not that difficult. Just talk to some and see what we can do. Like Paul Morris, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and quick call him. And we're going to offer him a Scully right off the rip. This other kicker, we're going to quick call him for an hour. Roland, we're going to quick call him for an hour. Remember, we missed out on a couple hours just to try to get Tay Watson to re-sign back here. So we're going to go throw 30 minutes on a few guys. And then next week is where we can really, really go hard. But we've swayed a lot of big-time players to come to our school. And we got a lot of players who were redshirted coming in, this season, who we expect big things from next year, boys. So things could go extremely well for us, man. You know, next season we got a lot of returning guys, and we got a lot of guys I'm really excited that are coming to the school. All right, boys, here we go. So one of the kickers already has a soft commit to UGA. Nothing too shabby, not mad at that. So we'll go ahead and remove him from our board, make things easier for us. We got Paul Morris ready to visit. We jumped up into his top 3 behind Michigan State and Purdue. Could be a long shot. Then we jumped up to number 7 on McCauley. Probably not going to get him, so I'm not going to waste any more time on him. We might have to get another walk-on kicker. We jump into the top 10 of Maurice Tranigan, this tight end. Not sure how that's going to go, but let's go ahead and call Paul Morris and try to sway him. We can also make promises, boys. That's the beauty of this. You can make a lot of promises. Solid playing time, conference championship, and then winning record versus rivals first year on campus. I'm going to make all of those promises because we always hit them. They always come true, and it's something I know we can do. Early playing time is an A+ for our program for this kicker. All right, boys, so Paul Morris comes in and visits us. He signs to the school. We get a 2-star kicker. Hey, it's better than no kicker at all. The rest of everybody else on the board, did we lose anybody? We did not. This tight end, Jamal Murrell, soft commit to USC. Not going to waste my resources on that kid. No hard feelings. Trying to come up on Matt Butler. We're up in the top 4 of Tranigan. Still some room there. Kurt Haas, we got a chance. Douglas, Notre Dame hasn't offered him yet, but he's super duper interested in him. So let's go ahead and call him to try to see what we can make shake. Make any promises? All right, so we made 2 promises, and I can also promise him top 10 during the first 2 years on campus. Ooh, I'm willing to make that. I'm willing to make that promise. I think we'll be top 10 his first 2 years on campus. I mean, we were top 10. We finished 13 this past season. We should start ranked this year. So, you know what I mean? That's going to be a good thing. Trying to unlock some more things for when he's ready to visit. But a lot of things we do well, he does not care about, my friend. So that makes things very, very difficult, man. Most we're a C+ on. Athletic facilities, he's high on. We're a B+ on. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, especially compared to Notre Dame. Now here we go. We got Haas. We're going to go ahead and make him some promises. Guaranteed conference championship, winning record against rivals. Those are the 2 that I promise everybody, because we're in the Mountain West Conference and it's not really hard right now. We're 3 years in a row conference champs, bro. And pro potential is the thing he cares about the most. And we're being that. And wait till we have Tate Watson go in the first round, is all I'm going to say. This is one of those things where I'm saving all the draft classes. So in the future, what I hope to do, boys, is oh, he's mad. He don't care. In the future, what I hope to do is to be able to play Madden 10 or something like that and use you feel me, and use these draft classes in that series. You know what I mean? That's one thing I hope, bro. Not the way for that 4th week. Nothing really crazy to cover or go over or talk about. Advancing to week 4. Hopefully we see a shift in one of these recruits that we are going after, boys. And both tight ends signed elsewhere. One to Penn State, one to UGA. These wide receivers we're probably not going to really be able to make a real big push at either, but we're going to try since they're still here. So, you know, we got our kicker, tight end. Maybe we'll just move a guy there to play that position for us. We'll see how that goes. All right, but whoa, I did not expect this. We signed one of the receivers here in the last week of, oh, wait a minute. Nope. Not sure who the hell that was. We didn't get either one of these receivers I thought we got. All right, man, let's take a look at top classes. This year wasn't the greatest of classes. We had a 102 ranked class. We brought in 3 4-stars and 2 2-stars. We could be a lot better than that. Here we are at position changes. Don't have much going on because, you know what I mean, we don't have any athletes or anything like that. We do need a tight end. I'm probably gonna move. Probably won't be great blocking, but you know, what is it? Freaking mismatch wise, I'm gonna move Matty Bloss. Have him put on some weight this offseason. We're gonna have him put on some weight from that 190. And then we got Brendan Ginn. We're gonna have him put on some weight from that 174. Those will be our guys moving to tight end. All right, boys. So one of the main things we want to do here, we want to move some of these guys around. Like we got the JUCO Matt Douglas. He's a free safety, but we didn't bring him in here to play free safety. I brought him in here to help at middle linebacker. So you see he goes from a 78 free safety to a 75 middle linebacker, 82 speed. Going to be hell, you know, chasing people around there. We also need a left outside linebacker with Latrell Lee. I mean, a right outside linebacker, excuse me. So we got more safety help. We're going to move another guy down. Let's see. Timmy Tyrone is a guy I wanted to move down. He's a 61 overall. Michael Eubanks, I know for sure can play some safety. He can also, can play some linebacker. He can also play some corner, which we might need some help at. We got Macklin, Crook, and Rosalind still there. But, you know, at free safety, we're kind of deep with P.T. Henderson, who I loved having on the field, who played some linebacker this year, actually, when I think about that. So P.T. Henderson could be the right outside linebacker. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move P.T. Henderson to right outside linebacker. He goes to a 79 overall, and he's going to, you feel me, he's going to train there. And now we're going to need another free safety. We got hella corners. Bryant Henson doesn't go to a good free safety. Let's see if any of these corners go to a pretty decent free safety, bro. As of right now, nobody. Does Guthrie go to a decent free safety? No. Argentino? No. Nobody goes to a decent free safety. What about one of my strong safeties? Do they go to a decent? Cole Buckta. But then we would still need. All right, so let's do this, man. All right, P.T. Henderson will move him to middle linebacker. Who else did we move here? Who else did we just move here? Matt Douglas, we'll move him over to right outside linebacker instead. PT, boom, 90. And then I still need one to go to safety. Let me see if we put him back at safety. All right, so we don't need a bunch of right outside linebackers, I see. Oh, because in this game is outside linebackers as a whole. We got 4 juniors. Okay, so we're gonna do it like that. So we do move Douglas back to but see, if that's the case, I might as well because I want to move Eubanks to corner. I'll just do that in the depth chart. 82 speed. Now this has got to be a linebacker, 82 speed, bro. Yeah, it's got to be a linebacker with 82 speed. And then we'll put PT Henderson back at free safety. And then we'll actually put him at like linebacker and stuff like that when, in the depth chart and everything like that. Because Eubanks, Devin Latimer played amazingly, but Eubanks is somebody I think I want to move to corner, but we'll see how that looks in the depth chart. All right, boys, so take a look at the training results. Brandon Kelly goes up from an 86 to an 82. Carlos Sainz goes up 5 from an 81 to an 86. He's only 3 speed lower. He got +2 speed. Let's take a look at his passing numbers. His throw power is lower, but throw accuracy is better. So he's probably going to be our starter over Brandon Kelly. I just do not. You see a Brandon Kelly minimum improvement. Casey Edmonds didn't improve at all, at least overall wise, which is tough because I really thought he could make a move at starting. Tate Watson goes up +3. He's a 94. Whitley goes up +2. He's an 85. Tartan +2. Jerry Cobb +4. We have 4 senior linebackers, bro. I mean, running backs. We got to go heavy at running back this year in recruiting. We got 1 fullback in Ken Brackett. Receivers, excuse me. DeChanel Mercado is going to be the guy this year. +5. +2 for Vincent Joseph. +4 for Charles Diggins. +5 for Akeem Man. +4 for Zachariah King. And +3 to Nate Hall. At tight end, our guys, they get decent improvement. But like I said, they're gonna learn the position and everything like that, and they're going to get better and put on some weight. Left tackle, we got Payson Hagler, goes up +5 to Spencer Boyd, +7 to Paul Zeese, +7 to Reese Fulton, +3 to Hunter Smith, +5 to Chase White, and +5 to Noah Gruner, +6 to McGill and Flarson, +4 to Mark Starr Jr., +3 to Thierry Wims, +3 to Monte Parker, +4 to Niles Patterson, +6 to Dan Hilton, +5 to Levi Mikey at left outside linebacker, +6 to Phoenix St. Griffin, +2 to Mercury Macklin, +3 to Latrell Lee. Our corners, +3 to Crook, +4 to Rosalind, +4 to JG, +5 to Javon Warren, +4 to Argentino. At free safety, Michael Eubanks, +4, +3 to PT Henderson, +6 to Timmy Tyrone. Strong safety, Devin Latimer, +2, +5 to Kyrie Wyatt, and +6 to Cole Buckter. And that punter, we only get a +1. Here we are at cut players, and luckily for us, we are not over the 70 threshold. We're actually below it at 67. So check. All right, guys, here we are officially in the preseason. We do come in ranked in the top 25 at number 24, so let's get it when it comes to that. Let's go ahead and skip to recruiting. Now, coming into this year, boys, we need 3 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 fullback, a center, a DN, 2 D tackles, and 2 free safeties. Oh my goodness. This is going to be one of our largest recruiting. All right, boys, so coming into the season, our recruiting board is filled. It's going to be one of our largest attempted recruiting classes, boys. We're going after, we're going after guys who are really interested in us, guys who are not as interested in us, but we're trying to make it all shake. We're in almost everybody's top 10, except for the long shots that I like to call them, like the 4 stars and the 5 stars who are kind of interested, but we're not in their top list of schools. Coming over here to take a look at who we may be redshirting. As we go through everything here, I don't think we will redshirt anyone. Well, Josh Holmes can be redshirted. I don't remember recruiting him. I think that was that 2-star that randomly signed with us. But everywhere else, man, I think we are going to be good to go. Anthony West, okay, we'll redshirt that center we brought in. We'll redshirt our right guard. Those were easy ones. Everybody else, man, I feel like is either going to be fighting for playing time or getting playing time. We got this JUCO Middle linebacker Matt Douglas with a senior Macklin leaving. Yeah, let's go ahead and redshirt him because we got safeties we're going to bring down to play down linebacker. Pretty good at cornerback with another position we might want to like look at here soon. Maybe even in the preseason. We got 10 total, but 5 of them are juniors, so we'll see how that goes. Free safety, we need to. We're already handling that. So I could. No, I'm not gonna redshirt PT because he's gonna be on the field. And that's strong safety. We're good. So all right, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just keep who we redshirted. All right, boys. So coming into this year, take a look at the depth chart. Carlos Sainz is going to be starting over Brandon Kelly. We're going to start off that way. He's a little bit slower, but like I said, not even as much throw power, but he has a lot more throw accuracy. A 4-point throw accuracy is cool. Brandon Kelly's just a junior, so he has another shot to start. Tay Watson easily the running back. We already knew that. Brackett's going to start at fullback. At receiver, we got Mercado, Joseph, and Diggins. Nice little speed combo there with all those guys. Tight end, McCormick McPherson. Of course, like I said, Matty Bloss and Matty Bloss and our other guy, they're going to have put on weight, and they're going to understand the position a little bit better. At left tackle, we got Peyton Hagler. Left guard, we got Paul Zeese. Hunter Smith at center. Chase White at right guard. Peyton McGill at right tackle. And Thierry Williams, got him starting at left end. Right in, we got Amonte Parker. D tackle, Niles Patterson and Dan Hilton. Left outside linebacker, we got Levi Mikey starting. Middle linebacker, we're going to go with Mercury Macklin and Phoenix St. Griffin. Yeah. Latrell Lee starting at right outside linebacker. With that, we're going to have P.T. Henderson spell that. We're going to have P.T. Henderson spell at the left outside linebacker as well. I think I'm going to start him over Phoenix St. Griffin. He's been here longer, but that 91 speed of P.T. Henderson goes a long way when we have those 2 linebackers out there, man. So we'll put Phoenix's spell on the right, and then we'll put Phoenix's spell on the left as well. Maybe he'll still get in, but hey, man, we gotta play the best possible people we have to be out there. When it comes to corner, PT is gonna get some looks in the slot, in the nickel and the dime as the 4th corner. 91 speed. JG, we're going to see how he fares. Macklin Crook with 87 speed, be getting torched sometimes. Free safety, easily Michael Eubanks. Strong safety, easily Devin Latimer. At kicker, we're going to roll with the freshman Paul Morris. But actually, we're going to roll with let's roll with Franklin because he has the better kick power. And then that punter is going to be Brian Franklin as well. So pretty young there. Tay Watson going to be returning kicks with Vincent Joseph. He's going to be returning punts as well. And that's going to be the depth chart coming into this year. Brandon Kelly should be like taking that next leap. He should have threw for at least like 5,000 yards this year, but he struggled mightily. Here we got our annual start to the schedule with Colorado. Then we got Tulsa at home back-to-back. Then on the road at Cal. Bye. We got Utah, Air Force, BYU, Wyoming, New Mexico, TCU, San Diego State, UNLV, and then we end the season with Maryland. And that's going to do it for the Season 5 recap and the Season 5 offseason, boys. We got a tough job ahead of us when it comes to recruiting. We got a pretty okay schedule, nothing too crazy. Because of the conference we're in, we still have yet to get a conference invite, which means we might not. We probably just have to do what we do out of the Mountain West, which is always going to be tough. But we're ranked, so we're starting ahead of the curve this season compared to last season. As long as we win our games, boys, we should be in the same situation we were in last year, possibly being in the New Year's Six Bowl. So if you guys enjoyed this one, man, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy, UncleSamsReject, RIKGames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.
Niggas want me to lose, but I can't. I've been stacking this shit to the ceiling. Know some niggas with bodies, and it ain't no probably. We never speak on them killers. Everybody on my block gon' get them some money. It's only a couple of drillers. I've been fucking them hoes, man. Them bitches ain't nobody.